Get your ass smush. Hey, Philly, from the top to the bottom, I want you to ask the questions tonight. I want you to ask the questions tonight. Hey!
Alrighty, awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next episode of Talk Out, and also our final night in Philadelphia as well. It's just, I don't think there's really a purpose. This conversation is more so, why not just talk about anything and enjoy our final night together?
There's a special something.
Well, yes. Well, before we get to special, should we talk about that special something immediately, or like lead up to it so there's suspense?
I just want to say, we did it.
We did it.
It's like Kamala to Joe. Joe, we did it. We did it. Dorothy is where we did it. We did it. We did it. Okay, and we avoided swiper, no swiping. Pickpocket?
Well, I think we should just preface how Lanaya made us walk the entire city of Philadelphia.
9 miles today. 9.72 miles. I feel so good.
I have blisters, my back hurts, my feet hurt, and she wanted me to then go to a killer show after.
Oh, it was the best show ever. Best show ever.
So let me tell you my thought process. I was like, if we are not able to secure these tickets, I would feel so bad if like we didn't do anything. So I'm like, if we were able to like go around the city and see all these nice pictures and get all these nice pictures, maybe they would be less mad at me that we came to Philadelphia and didn't see Drake.
But I wouldn't have been mad at you. Because
I just felt bad. I was like, I'm like, let's like have a day of adventure where we're not lazy. And like, we could have spent like 5 hours getting ready for Drake, but I was just like, no, but you guys were really like, you guys really stuck in there with me.
Tried to troop it.
No, you really did. Especially, I knew you guys did not want to go back to like City Hall to take the photos of the Love Park. And I knew when Jenna said like, I kind of want to snap. I'm like, she's about to get hangry, so like, let me.
Literally.
She was like, I'm thinking of snap, and I was like, all right, let's do what we gotta do real quick. Like,
I think it gets to the brink of hangry when it's like, I need a meal, a whole meal.
Yeah,
I could eat a whole buffalo.
Yeah,
type of energy.
It was just like, I think from the beginning of the day, like. From like brunch and then like walking around, I really definitely I was thinking in the shower. I was like, actually, like, I would love to come back here to like go to a good restaurant, but also like I would really like to do more tours. I like the historical aspect of it, but like I would want to come more in like the fall when it's like a little bit more like weather's better, because like it's too hot to be walking around. Like, but we definitely burned our calories. How many calories did it say, Lisa?
I don't know. I have an Android, so it doesn't give me that much.
Can't relate.
No, but I'm actually happy that you pulled me out, especially like because I know sometimes I can be super lazy. Even with the Liberty Bell thing today, I was like, I don't want to wait in line.
No, I'm like, you are
happy that you made me do it. Actually, so thank you.
Well, because it's like historic.
I mean, I just enjoyed the company. But for me, it's a bell.
Yeah, I didn't really know what it was. And
I thought it was going to be this ginormous.
I thought so too.
I'm like, here we go. Here we go. And then it's like,
yeah, it's like, oh, ding dong. That was really funny, actually. But it's all good.
What was your favorite part besides the Drake concert of like where we went today?
I really enjoyed that little. I'm big on food. I really enjoyed that little restaurant that we had.
Breakfast?
Not that breakfast. We had our little snack.
Oh,
with the appetizers. Yeah. The appetizers
They
were
were
so
really
good.
good.
I'd really actually like. I want to come back and go back to the Museum of Art. I really enjoyed like that whole thing. It reminded me of like when I was
The
in
Rudin Museum.
DC and
The
like
Room
I would
Museum
do that.
I really liked.
But I really did like it reminded me like in DC like how it's like the reflecting pool and like goes up to the Abraham Lincoln Monument. Like I really would love to go to like inside the Museum of Art. I think my next trip here would be just like a day of going to different museums and not having it timed, or maybe just choosing 2 museums for both days and like going and doing it, because I kind of like that stuff. That stuff to me is like it's very interesting.
Sure.
I wish my back wasn't broken so that I could like
We'll get you a wheelchair. I'll really
do things.
You're not that heavy. If you were heavy, I would not do it, but I'll get a wheelchair for you.
An ailment. That'd be fucking dope.
Yeah, maybe like one of the scooters that are accelerated that you could just like press the button.
I mean, to preface, my back isn't broken, but
Yeah, no, you got back issues though.
it is sore.
But it's like I think before I come back here, I do want to research more Philadelphia's history, because I didn't know the Declaration of Independence was like signed here
I don't know.
and all that stuff. So seeing how like all that stuff transpired, I thought everything was Washington D.C. Like I thought everything happened there, but seeing all that, I was like, damn. And then seeing this and that, I'm like, this is kind of cool. Like, and you get like really sucked into it. Like, you know, like I love that stuff.
It was really fun, and that's not usually my my bread and butter, but I also really enjoyed that aspect of it. So surprisingly, so it was pretty cool.
You guys
Yeah.
haven't heard of this?
Should I check on the pizza, by the way?
The 13 colonies.
Oh, I have heard of that.
I've
I don't
heard
know
of
much
13.
about it, but I heard about it. There's myself here.
The colonial governments of Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and New Hampshire all sent commissioners to Congress.
I didn't know Congress was here.
Do you guys want me to check on the pizza by then?
I have a timer.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I don't know, I thought it was cool. And like I said, I was just like, okay, like maybe if we do all of this, if we don't get to the Drake concert tonight, if we don't get tickets, they'll forgive me.
No, we
Like I felt like, all right, we're gonna do all this, then hopefully tonight it's gonna work out. So just who wants to tell everyone so they know?
Oh, do you want me to start? Because I was the party pooper. I was the one who didn't want
Okay,
to go.
so here's the thing.
Just start.
So we're at the little restaurant, we're eating, and we're like, we get back, we should have known when we found a parking spot outside of the apartment that it was gonna be great. Like, because we found it right outside the apartment, and for people who don't know, you have to pay to park until after 5
Kind
you
of
don't.
parking all day was like good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was really good. And like exactly. So Jenna was in the car and she was like, what's the game plan?
Yeah.
And I was like, let's take a nap. We'll go down. We didn't have tickets because the tickets were like 3 something and like 122 taxes. So almost like
They're like
500.
$3.90 a ticket for like the nosebleeds,
Yeah.
and on top of it, they were applying like between like $100 and $150 tax on top of that. So it was like $5.50 each ticket. It was wild.
so we saw on TikTok before we came that like people were getting really good seats last minute at a great price. So that's when the journey began. I woke up at 7:30, I got dressed and everything, and the concert started at 8. Me and Jenna are downstairs. Oh yeah. Well, 8 on the thing, but he didn't come out until 9:30.
Yeah.
So
He was
me and
out when we got in there.
yeah, it was 9:30. He had just walked down, so it was just in time. What are you eating?
You want some? These fruit amongst nuts.
You're weird.
But you want some though!
I don't know, it's in your pocket. It might be warm. I picture you having this in your pocket and eating it in your sleep. You do that, right? You were
I
sick.
have a terrible sweet tooth. But I was really good this trip in Philadelphia. But sometimes if I have snacks near my bed, I will wake up and eat cookies at like 2 a.m. in the morning.
You're
That's
weird.
not even a joke.
Roaches.
It's very bad. Basically, I'm a roach.
Not you, roach, but like,
Might eat the roach with it.
oh.
Just don't even.
Alright, so anyway,
You want more?
it was no thank you. It was 7:50.
Jen, you want some?
Me and Jenna are downstairs, and I'm like, kids! Because he's upstairs. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, are you ready? He comes down in his sweatpants and his t-shirt, and I was like, "That's what you're wearing to the concert?" And what do you say?
I was like, I thought we weren't even going. I was so pessimistic.
And I was like,
sad and
"What do you
disappointed.
mean? We're still going?" And he's like, "Okay, I'll get ready." He goes upstairs. He comes back down, and then he's like, "Request Uber," and then we head off to the adventure.
And we're off.
So we are like pulling up to the stadium. Mind you, we're in like this is the perfect Airbnb because it's a straight shot. We're
Really?
straight down. Like it's no turns, nothing. Like we're right there.
Right.
So we get there and there's a lot of people. There's like a line for the box office. And so I'm like, Jenna's like, let's go to the box office, see what they're selling. Because at this time, even on Game Time and all that stuff, like shit was like going up like $600, whatever. And it was like
it was
one
selling out.
Yeah, and it was like 1 ticket, 2 ticket. So we're like, let's just go to the box office. So we're standing in line. Jenna, thank God for her, because she was like swiping the scammers left and right, like if she got paid. She's like, well, think about it. Like,
He was pressed that I like when he was like entertained. He was like so excited that I was like questioning like what his prices were. I'm like, get out of here.
mm-hmm. And then those girls in front of us, like 2 of them going with the scammer. I was like, oh my God, please.
They got kidnapped.
And they were so pretty. I'm like, please don't get kidnapped.
Yeah, so the 2 girls in front, or there was 4 girls in front of us, and the guys who were selling us tickets were convincing them, and the scammers' swindle deal is we'll get you inside and you don't have to pay us until you get inside.
And to reference, Jenna is from Massachusetts, but she lived in New York. So she's like a swindler of a swindle. I could smell a swindle play. She's like, pickpocket.
And so I was like, how much are you selling your tickets for? He's like, $400. I'm like, oh my God, absolutely not. Like, no thanks. And then the girls were going back and forth, like, do we do it? Do we not do it? Do 2 of us go? Do only 1 of us go? Like, what do we do?
They were so pretty too.
I know. And then 2 of them went with the guys, and they were FaceTiming their other friends the whole time, just to make sure that they were safe. They got-
Also, Kibbs is the man of the group, and he's just standing back against the wall playing Angry Bird.
Well, let me also say this. I didn't feel like there was any. You guys were unsafe in any manner.
And
I
Kibbs
just felt
also
like-
was like, I'm wasting my time. I'm down here. We ain't gonna see Drake. I don't know why they brought me to this damn ass show.
He was
I'm
not
like,
entertaining.
He was not
anything.
entertained. He was like, we're not going to this concert. I'm just gonna play Angry Birds, get my level up, and call it a day.
No, let me say this by the way. So, like, as far as safety is concerned, I didn't feel like the guys were being threatening anyway, so I didn't. That wasn't necessary.
They said
but,
that he became aggressive after when they were like
ooh, those,
questioning him.
yeah, but it's 2 little girls. Like, I could see how that would happen.
Yeah.
But I would say that, like, the thing that was annoying me is, like, the best way of engaging with people like that is to not engage with them at all. So I was just like, if you give them any kind of attention, they're just going to keep it on.
Yeah.
I wasn't even interested in talking because I was like, you're definitely lying. There's no way you're going to get us in at all.
So then these guys come out, and the girls are like, there's 2 girls in front of us, well, like a group in front of where we are. And they're like, how much did you pay? And they're like, $263. And that's when our faces lit up, and I'm like, there might be hope. Because I was standing in the line, and I was like, oh my God, we might not make it. But, like, you know what? Like, it's turning 9 o'clock, and at least, like, we saw the not the Statue of Liberty, the Liberty Bell. Like, like, I was like, I was just trying to have hope. But, like, when the guy came out, I think my anxiety went up more because I'm like, we might not get it. Because I saw other people from the other side of the box office. So when the 2 girls went in front of us and they let us 3 in, I was like, okay, I think it might happen. And then we had the coolest ticket guy, because like on the front of the thing, like on the plastic, it said Sixers tickets are cheaper on Ticketmaster. So when I said to him, like, y'all real for that? I'm like, no, really, I'm doing this because I want you to give us the cheaper tickets.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I be telling him all the time. And I'm like, yeah. So how much is the ticket? Like, and he said $265. And our seats were 124, lower level, row 14, seats 10 through 12. Wait, 10, 11, 12. We were literally 5 rows away from the floor.
Yeah.
And in the center where you could see the stage. It was walking. By the way, guys, we literally went through security. We walked in, and as we were going up the stairs, we heard everyone screaming, and then the music playing. And when we get to the opening, when we show the tickets, Drake starts singing. He just got out, so we missed the pre-game show, which who cares?
Mhm.
But just in the nick of time, we saved like $300, and we got the best seats.
We saved $300. We also saved like 2 hours of pre-show time, like watching.
And this was what I thought too when I was in the shower. This was my first show sober, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like I had a great time. The vibe was really well. And it was probably like I loved how simple. I loved how the stage was, but I loved how simple his the mannequins and everything were. Everything tied together. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was funny.
I liked it.
The huge sperm that was floating around. That one was hysterical. I'm sorry.
The sperm?
Yeah. That was during a Child's Play. I was actually like, whoa, and he has this huge sperm
His was in his element too.
Oh my god!
Fangirling, he was like, he was pointing and jumping. I'm like, oh my god, I hope he doesn't hit the girl next to him. He was like, you couldn't tell him anything. He was like, I can't believe I'm here, Drake.
I honestly, God, could not believe it. I was just like, I honestly pinched myself. So I was like, I must be dreaming. Just to tell you how I've been a Drake fan since So Far Gone.
Mm-hmm.
And the very first time I saw Drake was before Drake dropped his first album, Thank Me Later. And he toured at my college, So I saw Drake at the very, very beginning. He was doing songs from So Far Gone, and Over was the biggest hit at the time. And he performed that. And we were just going crazy because we paid $25 at the time to see Drake perform at college with the Holy Cross. And then now, so many years later, and I've been a Drake fan ever since then, to finally get to see Drake with such great seats, I was like, I could have fucking fainted. It was just
it was unreal,
my God.
It was incredible.
Oh my
our
God.
seats, the pictures, the vibe, I was in
love.
awe. What was your favorite part of the concert?
Oh my God! Is it gonna sound cheesy if I say all of it? Well,
it is. What was your favorite
Oh, I'll give you a moment. Because I love moments that. Yes, she said it. I love moments that amplify the experience, and that was it. And as soon as that beat dropped, he was like, "Dogs on this side, dogs over on this side." I turned to Jenna, and we were like, "This is our song," and we fucking.
You know what, you guys? I knew it because on our way here, we were listening to the Drake set list, and I remember the song came on, and you and Kibbs at the same time were like, I love this song. So as soon as it played, I knew you both were in your element because you're like,
I literally did this to the both of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're like, slap both of
You're
your
like,
chests. This is my moment. And then I think my favorite was when 21 Savage came out. I was I said to kids, I was like, the only reason why I came here was because I wanted to see 21 Savage. I love Drake, but 21 was the selling point for me because honestly, a lot of people they say they don't like 21, but you have to listen to his albums with Metro Boomin, especially Savage Mode 2. It's narrated by Morgan Freeman, and it is incredible. The transformations between the songs. And Many Men, I'm a huge 21 Savage fan, and I love Drake, so it was awesome. And I was kind of that really got me hyped for the Beyonce concert. I'm excited to go to Beyonce. I might go to Beyonce by myself, but I know when she comes out, I'm gonna cry.
I want to see that. After this experience, now I'm hyped for the Beyonce.
No, and I really want you to come with me. It's gonna be honestly it's. Here's the thing with I didn't see Michael Jackson perform. I didn't see Prince. I've never seen Cher, Celine Dion. So I think
Franklin, all the good people.
all the good. So, but Beyonce, everyone who I talk to, or even I see on TikTok, they're the show is just she knows how to throw a performance. So for this tour, the Renaissance, she's even her set list I looked at, songs from like when she broke off from Destiny's Child she's playing. And the fact that Blue Ivy, her daughter, is so many X years old, is a part of the show and like everything, I'm like, I would never forgive myself if I don't go. Like, and when I do go to one of her concerts, it's gonna be like a quick, like, I'm gonna either fly in the night before, go to the concert, fly out that night, or fly in that day, go to the concert, and fly out the next morning. Like, concert leaves at 12, my flight is at 6.
Bus. Another bus. Bus.
Bus. Club. Plane. Another plane. Wait, no, what is it? It's
Bus.
bus.
Plane. Car.
No,
Another
it's
car.
like plane, hotel, club, another club, or it's something, but that's what I'm gonna do. Like, and I really want to go because, like, honestly, I think Beyonce, like, I don't know people's time on this planet, especially mine. You never know, like, on Earth when your life is gonna end. R.I.P. to Agnes Cloud. And I just, right, that was his last name.
I just found out
But
last night.
Euphoria, but like I just am like, okay, like she's so iconic. I kind of like am mad that I'm working tomorrow because I love seeing her in Foxborough, but I also think like seeing her someplace somewhere down south is a little bit more sentimental because like she's from like the south, and so like yeah, she's from Kansas.
Texas.
Oh, she's from Houston. Yeah, she's playing 3 shows, so I'm just like excited to see her. And like next week next week we're all going to see 50 Cent.
How much were those tickets, by the way?
For like actual seats, it's 100.
That's not.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, have you guys bought tickets already?
I haven't, but if we do like launch seats, it's like 25.
Are you guys just doing long seats then?
No, I want to sit in an actual seat. Cause I kind of like, so like I don't like when people are on me. Like I was looking at the general admission like of the Drake thing, and like yeah, everyone was there. It still looked fun, but like I don't like being like, I like where we were sitting. Like I like how everyone was standing,
Yeah.
but like it was controlled because everyone was like in front of their seat versus everyone like pushing and shoving, and just I would feel very claustrophobic. Whereas like in a situation for a seat, if I needed to leave, I can like leave, and I just feel a little bit more safer.
For sure. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm definitely open for the 50 Cent one.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
sounds like a
you're
cool
going the
experience.
fuck
Actually,
We're-
that's next Saturday.
next Friday,
Next Friday. Oh.
not this Friday, the following Friday. You don't have anything planned because you're going. It's just a lot of fun, and I'm happy.
And wait, who said? You said Eminem's coming out too? Or, 50 Cent
No,
will-
50 Cent, Busta Rhymes,
Oh shit.
and Jeremiah.
Okay. Oh, that's a good. Wait, are we doing the same thing we did last time with the box office thing?
No,
No, we're doing.
yeah, we're just bad as it is. Because they don't have like the crazy fee.
Yeah. 100 is nothing.
And like it's not gonna be $100 and then $100 fee. It's like Xfinity Theater. It's not like, you know, like he's playing like in Foxborough or something.
Got it. Wait, Jenna, are you coming?
I'm gonna try.
She's coming.
She's coming.
I'm gonna try. No, you're going.
Perfect. All right, let's do it. Yeah, no, that sounds good. When are you getting tickets? So I know
Hopefully this week.
this week. Okay, good. Then right that way I can like put it in my calendar and move it. Beautiful, easy.
I will say everyone was smoking weed during this concert, and thank you to Jenna because I was right behind in front of a guy who was smoking weed, and I don't smoke weed and I don't discriminate, but like I started getting like a headache, and I was telling Jenna like I'm starting to get like a little contact high and headache, and I was like, that's like in the middle of the concert when I was like, Jenna, please, like I was like, I felt bad, I kind of scared her. I'm like, I want to be next to Fertillis, and like we moved, and I was like said to her after, I was like, thank you, because like the guys who was like behind me was like smoking constantly, and I was just like, oh my god, like I could feel like one side of my head just like starting to like ache.
In these past few days, you've been thinking, I think I want to take a hit of your pen.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
it was fun. It was such a vibe. I'm like so happy that like we took this trip. I remember
Same.
when I called you guys and I was like, listen, tickets are so expensive. Let's just try the TikTok way. And worst
So
case,
smart.
it's just a spontaneous trip.
Yeah.
And we see what happens, and we'll go to a different city. Because when we were standing in line to go into the arena and we didn't know if we were gonna get the tickets, I was like, it's okay. We can go see him in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like we can go see him like wherever else. It's like $285. Like it's okay. And then like to get the tickets that we got, amazing.
Incredible. I'm so on a high. I think I'll be on a high all week. You know, so I'm just.
Are you gonna like text the students?
Yeah. I've already put this on my WhatsApp status. I'm just waiting for them to write to me. Cause they're gonna be jealous. And I don't even feel that. Because they know I'm an asshole.
Oh, that pizza.
Gracias, señorita.
I love you. Oh, you cut little pieces.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Another one coming.
Awesome.
Well, does anyone have anything closing to say?
No.
Best thing that happened to me this summer. For sure. 100%. Right? Incredible.
I've been talking about this for months, so I'm glad I actually got to fucking do it. I hate like talking about shit and then not doing it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm so happy I could share the crazy experience we had with Eagle.
we weren't
I genuinely had so much fun.
saying.
I genuinely am happy that you guys dealt with me in my little psych tour scene today.
Yeah, you were pumped about
Yeah, I was like, and we're going here. No, I need a photo in front of this. No, we're doing this.
No, this
We
is
were
good
walking
vibes.
so fast.
it. Yeah.
What are we running for?
Well, go vibe.
I feel like everything's worth it, and I need to come back to try the Sandra's cheesesteaks.
Oh my god. I think that literally was the only thing that was on our list that we didn't do. Is Del Sandra's. We did everything else. We did it was not called Pat's cheesesteak. What was the other one? What would they
It
call
was
it?
fast.
Pat's cheesesteaks?
It
Yeah.
was right, yeah.
And
But
No,
when I
Gino's.
looked at it,
because
we
Pat's
did
is across the
Gino's
street.
We
cheesesteaks,
did Gino's last night.
Yeah.
which wasn't bad, but like when I looked at Pat's, it was still like that like long cheesesteak thing, but like not like minced. I want to do like the minced.
Yeah. So you know, the only thing we didn't do is Del Sandra's. Everything else we did. That was a good few days,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. Wow. We're only here for 2 days, it feels like longer. In a good way, you know? And we did a lot. I feel great. I'm great.
I'm definitely burning the root in my mouth with this pizza.
I'm feeling hungry. So much twerking at the Drake concert. Tired me out. My calories.
I'm gonna go my fun. Well,
Is that right? And then here?
yeah, you do the closing.
Yeah, oh no, that's it. We're done. Let me just wrap this up. I'll tell you when we're off air. So, we don't say anything too crazy.
Bye.
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 We're off air.